Hello everyone, welcome to Liberal Tarot. I'm Sherry, a blue dot in a red state, utilizing tarot to offer insight into these very interesting and sometimes terrifying times we have going on here in the United States. So I'm really glad that you're here and welcome. The focus of today's reading is going to be, how is SCOTUS going to rule on the tariffs? I just assumed that they were going to give Trump everything he wanted, and so that's why I hadn't really. That's why I didn't really do a reading on that yet. However, it kind of with the questions they were asking, it kind of indicated that they may not be giving Trump what he wants, and so now Trump's like, oh well, I'm going to send $2,000 out in tariff money and to offset the cost of health insurance, which just goes to prove that he doesn't have a clue. We can just stop with that. He doesn't have a clue. And then two, he doesn't have a clue about what anything costs. And then, remember, I'm still waiting for my $5,000 Doge check. And wasn't he going to be sending med beds out? I mean, maybe that's the healthcare plan. We're all going to get these magical med beds. It's going to solve everything. There are people that actually believe that too, by the way. You can't fix stupid. To quote Ron White, you can't fix stupid. So anyway, back to this. I want to look specifically into the tariffs, and that if they rule that those tariffs were illegal, Trump's in a pickle. And so, yeah, that's the nicest thing I can say that won't get me, kicked off the socials. That he has to pay that money back. Now, it won't go to us, the American people. It will go to, I don't know, probably the small businesses or businesses who I'm not sure exactly how that would pan out. And do you think that they will trickle that down to lowering prices for the American people? Doubtful. So anyway, it's a mess, and I want to know how is SCOTUS going to rule when it comes to these tariffs. I wouldn't be surprised for them. I mean, it's pretty clear they're illegal. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's not something like, well, they're illegal and you can't do this anymore going forward, but we're not going to make you pay them back, like that kind of thing. Because, I mean, there's been some real concern like this. This could be bad if he has to pay that money back, which, I mean, bad for our economy. That, and where's the money anyway? I mean, that might be a question too. Like, where is this money? Do we even know where it is? As always, for entertainment purposes only, and I'm using my Robin Wood Tarot deck. So I'm still recording all these readings back to back, and I just did a whole pile of readings with using my Wiser Tarot, and I thought, the tariff one is very different than what the other ones were, so I just wanted to grab another deck, kind of have some clean energy coming out here. What is going on with the tariffs and SCOTUS? And I'm just base reading into that. What's going on with the tariffs and SCOTUS? How are they going? I really want to know how they're going to rule. Okay, entertainment purposes only. Queen of Swords, and this is the action. This is justice. In the, I always equate this card very closely with the Justice card in the Major Arcana. And so that's just how I see this as, justice being served. And the challenge to this is, the happy couple. Let me look at that. Making decisions for the American people. The challenge could be the burden that has been placed on the American people. That could be it. The burden is the challenge is the burden that's been placed on the American people. And I noticed here with this, this right here, let's see if it's hard for you guys to see. It looks like the sun is peeking out from the storm clouds. Let's hope that this is the sun. The sun is peeking out. The storm has passed. And here are the, nice, bright, puffy clouds. And that the storm clouds are going to be behind us. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to say that there's a good chance that they are going to rule that these are, in fact, illegal. The other thing that stood out in this is a rose bushes right here. It's kind of hard to see, but the roses here. And so, a message that we would like, a message of love. We would love for the tariffs to be, declared illegal. Okay. And for the Supreme Court to actually, uphold the Constitution. Fiery message, but one of hesitation. that's where I'm thinking that they'll say they're illegal, they can't go forward, but they'll carve out some special exception for him like they always do. Um, Message. These are two message cards about what is it that he can do. And it could be like the hesitation, like they put the stop on these tariffs. That could be that. The hesitation, the fiery message of you're not going to go forward with this. You are like, and looking at Dawn in the past and money. There are different ways. There are better ways. We have, there are ways to go about this, and these tariffs are not going to be it. Let me see here about this Ace of Pentacles. What do we need to know about this Ace of Pentacles? I got an alarm going off there. Okay. Restrictions. They're going to place restrictions around what he can do. It's his worst nightmare. Good. And yeah, that he can't do anything. Like he's going to be throwing a fit. Honestly, I don't know that he... I don't know how much of a fit he can throw. This, and also this is going to be the a judge. Let me see what this King of Swords is. Something that, yeah, they're gonna, the judges are gonna block him. He's done. I wonder if this isn't like he's also having like a health event in the midst of all of this. And that, yeah, so it's like whatever they rule, they can put whatever restrictions around him, but they don't have to commit because he's not in the picture anymore. That's the feeling I'm getting. Like it will be very safe for them to rule against him because he's not going to be in office anymore. That's really what I'm seeing here, and the feeling that I'm getting is, yeah, that's why they can rule against him. And so I don't know, I mean, things are going to be in such disarray. I don't know that they're going to say he has to pay it, that the government has to pay it back, but that it can't go, forward. Let me ask that. Will they have to pay the money back? Even if, and because it's not, I mean, will the government have to pay back the money? Regardless of who's in office. Will they have to pay that money back since it was illegally collected? Charging forward, people, left out in the cold, the money that was literally stolen from the American people, and, seek the answers. The answers are there. Let me see. Feeling left out in the cold, feeling alone, going within. The good news, the happy news, Moon card. I don't know that they're going to have to, the restrict, the agreements, the devil, and going forward. Yeah, I'm really getting the feeling of we're just going to move forward from this and you can't do it anymore. That's the feeling I'm getting from that. So I want to know, where is the money? Did Trump steal it? Because I keep getting the seven of, what is that? The seven of, the Seven of Swords, which is the fox is loose in the hen house with this administration and the damn circus. I wonder, is that tariff money, where is it? Okay, sorry, I'm trying to get I'm doing these readings, but we're also getting lunch together at the same time. So lunch is going to be waiting for me here in just a minute. Okay, so where's the money? That's what I want to know. Where is this money? Do we even know where the tariff money is? And as I said, I'm kind of expecting the seven. If he's absconded with it, it's going to be the Seven of Swords that comes up with that. Okay. I'm making sure that's on the bottom here. So where's the money? The oligarchs and the message. I think that whatever department is supposed to be collecting that, I'm almost getting this feeling like, have they even collected it? Do they just let the companies keep the tariff money? I mean, like, that's kind of the feeling. It's become a burden. I don't know that the money is even, like, there was this agreement. And then the burden, Did the oligarchs, have they even paid the money? I don't even know. Like, it's supposed to be a tax But right now, or is this just Trump took it and like, there's nothing here saying that Trump took it. I'm almost getting the feeling like, I don't know that it's been paid into whoever, the Treasury Department, is it Customs that's supposed to, I don't even know who's supposed to be collecting it. So, has it even been paid? The money, like somebody's got the money, and I don't know that it's actually been paid yet. No, drunk on power. Or like very little of it has been paid into the government. Are we going to get that money back? Is that money going to be paid into the government? Are we going to get it back in some way? I don't know. Let's use it to, fund healthcare. There'd be a thought. As far as getting this money, the agreements, we will find out. We will find out where the money is and having to overcome to get it. Charging forward could be lawsuits in order to get this money, the 7 deadly sins, and they're holding on to the money. Yeah, I think that, I don't know where the money is, but I don't think it's been paid into the government. And it's this feeling like that whoever would be receiving those pay, like they're holding on to it. So like if it's the companies that are supposed to be paying it, they haven't paid it. If it's whoever's collected it, hasn't put it into like the account where it's supposed to be. Like there's this feeling of it's not where it's supposed to be. It's not even supposed to be there, but because it's the whole thing is illegal. And this is what's giving me the big feels of it being like the oligarchs. Somebody, they have a secret fund. Like that's the feeling I'm getting from this. Is this what they're using to pay ICE? I just had that thought. Is this what they're using to pay ICE? Funding ICE and all of their, is this being used to fund the brown shirts? Going forward in victory, 2 6s. Yeah, his private, like, because this is a military card, and I'm going to see this as those fishing boats. I think he's using this for, he's using it for his own personal little military thing. Because I'm going to see this as like like the military. I'm not saying that the tariff money is being used for the military for the fishing boat strikes. What I'm saying is that this is coming up military with him, and so this is going to be like his own personal little brown shirts there. The gravy meal team 6, the gravy seals is what he's using. Very possibly is what some of that money's being used for, and the oligarchs. Like funding that Great Gatsby party, all of that. That's what the money's being used for. Well, isn't that nice? For entertainment purposes only, there's going to be an investigation, and they will be tracking that money down. And I really kind of get the feeling that, I'm trying to make sure these aren't upside down, that it will be used, whatever they can get back, it'll be used for, is it going to be used for the American people at any point? Let me ask that. Will this money be used for the American people? And that card flipped out. And funding healthcare. And remember, I got that, for the healthcare medical symbol there. And Heather, thank you for telling me. I can't remember. You told me what that was, and my husband has told me what it was, and I still can't remember it. But she was saying the symbology of that medical symbol is quite fascinating, so I need to look that up. I just read that this morning, her comment, and I was like, oh, I do need to look that up. So that'll be a symbology that I look up for later use. So will we be getting, that card just kind of flipped out. Will the American people be benefiting from this in any way, shape, or form? Like when they find that money, justice will be served for the American people. And yes, we will. Okay. There will be some kind of something for the American people with that. So yay. With that being said, I'm going to go eat my lunch now. I made carnitas last night. And so that's what we're having for leftovers is Chipotle style carnitas. So thank you very much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next reading. Have a wonderful day.